Hello again, everybody. Mental Fox here. Welcome back to another episode in my playthrough of Starfield. We are on the United Colony ship Constant, and this is kind of a fun quest. These people left Earth 200 years ago, and their descendants, the descendants of the original colonists, have now reached Parima 2, expecting to find it empty and ready for colonization, but there's already people down there. So the captain here, Diana Brackenridge, wants us to go down there and ask them to leave. Good luck with that. But in the meantime, we're going to explore the heck out of this place, because I want to check out this cool ship. There's a post-it note on the ground. It doesn't look like anything's written on it. So I don't know how they would have done it, but it would have been neat if they somehow made the equipment on this ship look 200 years old. You know, maybe, I don't know, make it look like the stuff we've got now. But, I mean, I don't know. This looks, I mean, look, portable desk fan. This is the exact same portable desk fan we see on every planet, you know? Maybe a minor nitpick, but it would have been awfully fun. We got a lot of people talking. I want to hear these conversations, so hopefully they'll repeat themselves as we walk around the ship and we get closer to them. We can hear what they're saying. What if we talk to her again before leaving?
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
Okay, so she has nothing new to say to us.
Until next time.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. So she's like, hey, help yourself to the resources on the ship. Earlier at the end of the last episode, I noticed that this Newton's Cradle would be stealing, but the book or the desktop sphere toy wouldn't. So, still can't take the cradle. Okay.
This is one case where once you make that decision, you can't take it back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that room, but I'm very, very... Yeah, I really wanted to hear that conversation, but it's on the other side of the wall. So sometimes conversations get repeated. I don't know if that one will. So yeah, some cool stuff on this whiteboard here. We got security. Get this guy. What if he? Did we say anything new to us now?
Our people's safety is my number one priority.
Did you not always take the ship's security so seriously?
It may surprise you to learn that I didn't. See, in my teenage years, I was quite rebellious. I stole a keycard and used it to get into the reactor. My shenanigans almost led to a total reactor meltdown. And normally, the punishment for such an act would be ejection from the ship. But my parents pleaded with Diana's father, the captain at the time, for leniency. He agreed. After I served time in the brig, he assigned me a job with the security team. I took the lesson to heart and have been taking my job seriously ever since.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the last episode, he did say something about taking security more seriously than he used to. Kind of remember that. We could say, I don't understand why they trust you with such an important job after that, or that's quite a story, or it's great that you reformed and everything worked out. I don't know, man. I'm not sure I understand why they trust you with such an important job after that.
Sometimes I wonder the same. But it also served as a great reminder that it is important for there to be rules for everyone's safety. And also, sometimes a little leniency is an opportunity to learn and grow. They must have seen some potential in me at the time, and I am thankful they did.
Okay. So what's it like running security on a colony ship?
I don't have much basis for comparison. People tend to stay in line, but when they don't, I imagine it can be more challenging than out there. We only have a small brig, so in the few cases where there was widespread disorder, we needed to improvise. I'm told that has only happened once in our entire history. There was a brief revolt under Captain Brackenridge II when he amended the rationing laws. Prisoners were confined to their quarters. After the trial, The leader of the mutiny was exiled to space. We take security threats very seriously, for obvious reasons.
So, what were people thinking when I boarded the ship?
We had time to prepare ourselves since we arrived in orbit around this planet. We knew there was life, and the predominant theory was that it was human life. When you approached, we needed to be careful. Both because you presented a potential threat, but also potential salvation. Plans were in place to deal with both scenarios, and luckily, cooler heads prevailed.
Yeah, lucky for you.
Be safe.
Be safe. Thanks. So, somewhere we saw a password written on a whiteboard.
Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
Here I am. So there's the latest password. Don't forget to meet Claire. Let's look around these lockers, see what kind of stuff they've got. Looks like the same old stuff that you see anywhere else. Oh, they have some peaches, though. Huh. Orange, sweet and delicious, grown from seeds originally harvested from Earth. Yeah. The settled systems has many varieties of peach, alien, synthetic, and grown from Earth seeds. All are sweet and delicious.
Things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
They sure are. This says, does it say squid happiness? I'm not sure what it says. Old Earth flip lighter. Oh, pardon me.
Constant is a peaceful ship.
Uh-huh.
Don't change that.
Okay. Well, then don't talk to me like that, because you don't sound very peaceful when you talk to me like that. So we're going to just walk around and explore this ship, because it looks pretty cool. And we're going to see if anything's interesting. We're going to see if we can't hear some conversations. Ooh, Captain's Bridge computer. Look, they use the same operating system that we use now. Oh gosh, we'd have to unlock it. Well, I don't want to unlock it and get into trouble, so I guess I won't.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Yeah, I mean, I guess why would you?
Piloting the old Constant has been fun. I'm looking forward to flying some fancy new ships when this is all over.
Do you have anything else you want to say to me, Yui?
Hey,
No.
if you ever want some piloting tips, I'm your chica.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Take care of yourself out there, eh?
Thanks, Chica.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Oh, I understand. I'm not arguing with you. They have a super cold magnet. So that was a technology when they left Earth. This is pretty cool, though. Kind of like this bridge. Like a big command center.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Okay, jeez.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Captain's quarters.
Just because our equipment's old
Uh-huh.
doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
So here's the captain's quarters, and I mean, they're kind of basic, I feel like. A hockey stick. Antique Earth hockey stick. I want to see if she has left any notes, kept a journal, anything like that might be interesting. UCS captain uniform. I'm not sure what that is hanging there. What? What is that? What the hell is that? I mean, I don't think it's clothes. What do you guys think that is hanging from there? The heck is that? I don't know. I'd like to hear your theories. Oh.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Oh man, I wanted to get this conversation. Well, I don't know where this conversation's taking place.
We got strict rules around here,
Uh-huh.
but they're strict for a reason.
Where is this conversation with Mabuti taking place? Oh wow, this maybe it's down a deck beneath us here.
Never
So
seen a ship like this before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
oh wow, look, NASA leaving Earth. Cool. Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, neat. Okay. Well, let's explore this floor before we go to other floors. Locker here. Oh, they have digipicks.
That fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Okay. Well, I'll consider this digipick part of my payment. It's not marked as stealing, so I'm just going to help myself. We got more people talking again. I'm going to guess these people that I hear talking are on the floor beneath us, maybe. I don't know. Let's go in here. Check this out. Here is security.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay, I will. This is pretty cool. Why is that so bright?
Anyway, I think you still have some more schoolwork to do. Oh. All right.
I found a classroom here. Today's lesson, survival.
I'm glad you're not an alien, but that would have been so cool.
Right?
I wonder how many other planets are out there that we can live on. I bet there's a million, huh?
I don't know. There might be.
You're less weird than I thought you would be.
Thanks, I think.
My mom and dad were scared when you came on board, but I don't know why. You seem okay.
Thanks.
I heard you came from outside the ship. I bet it was pretty cold out there.
Yeah. What are they teaching you, kid?
Miss Yang said we're experiencing history right now, and that there'll be books written about us. I'm gonna be in a book.
We've already used up all the good hiding places.
No, we haven't. I saw a new one in the reactor room, next to the reactor when I went there with my mom.
But you know we aren't allowed in there without a grown-up. And besides, you just told me where the hiding spot was. Ah, shoot. I totally did. Ah. Oh well.
I bet you've been on lots of cool space adventures.
Just like in the old movies.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Brackenridge says the future is bright, but I think the Constant was pretty bright too, so I don't really know what she means.
Okay.
I bet you've been on lots of cool space adventures.
Just like in the old movies.
Oh, look, now this is what I wanted right here. What did they leave Earth in 1984?
Miss Julia, I have a question.
Oh, here's a question.
Sure. What is it? If there were animals on Earth, why aren't there any animals here?
Oh. Well, there wasn't enough room on board when our ancestors left Earth. We only had room for people.
What about the new planet? Will there be animals there?
Maybe. We don't know yet for sure. But if there are, they probably look a lot different than the animals we studied.
Oh, cool! I can't wait to find out.
I'm happy for the children, that they will know we are not alone out here.
Hmm?
Huh. You're less weird than I thought you would be.
Let's talk to Julia Yang.
Wonder how many other planets are out there.
Hello there. Given that I don't know you, you must be this visitor I've been hearing so much about. I'm Julia, the Constant's chief historian. It's nice to meet you on this momentous occasion.
Thanks. Can you tell me more about what it means to be chief historian?
If you ask around, people will either tell you my job is absolutely critical to the mission, or I just hang out, read, and watch movies. There's more to it than that. Officially, I'm assigned to the role of chief historian. Generations ago, it used to be lawkeeper of humanity, but that seemed a bit too lofty. While I don't think my job is as important as captain, engineering officer, or cultivation manager, it's still vital to our mission.
Do you enjoy what you do?
I do. But sometimes it's frustrating to convince some people that my job is important, since it's not directly related to our continued survival. There was a time where I thought my sister was the lucky one, running the hydroponics farm and being responsible for feeding everyone on board. But I grew to like my work, and working with children is nice, especially since I'll never have any of my own.
Sorry if this is too personal, but why can't you have children?
It's okay. I don't mind you asking. I'm actually proud of my choice. It's a great honor to give up one's ability to have a family so that others may. As you can imagine, a population limit is a necessity on board a colony ship. I made my choice long ago to give others the chance to have a larger family should they wish. Though, I suppose I don't need to worry about that now. Maybe it's time to consider it.
Okay. You were assigned chief historian?
Of course. Everyone was assigned their roles here. We don't choose our roles, since there are only so many of us, and every job is critical. Someone has to prove themselves either exceptionally bad at their job or exceptionally good at another in order to be moved. But that rarely happens.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the duties of a chief historian?
I run the educational programs aboard the ship for all the children and any adults who are looking to learn about Earth history. We try to have group sessions some evenings where we read old Earth literature, watch old films, listen to music, and the like. So yes, I hang out with children and watch movies, but it's more involved than that. We historians are charged with keeping Earth culture alive so that we never forget where we came from.
I think that's admirable. It sounds like important work.
Thanks for saying so.
Okay. So what can you tell me about the Constant?
As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
Well, why is this ship called the ECS Constant?
ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted a fairly inclusive name to represent the planet, and not a particular nation of origin. There was an old colony ship that sailed across the oceans of Earth from a country called England to settle on a new continent. It was called either the Susan or Sarah Constant. No one seems to know for sure, so ours was shortened to just Constant. Ironically enough, that ship also reached what they thought was new land, and found it populated when they arrived. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
Well, how long have you been traveling?
Well, we launched Tuesday, September 27th, 2140. So, about 190 years now. Would have been longer, but it turns out we have an ace navigator who saved us some time with some tricky maneuvers.
I see. Who were the original crew of the Constant?
We're the descendants of wealthy elites, intellectuals, artists, scientists, and others who left Earth in 2040 to spread humanity to the stars. The thinking was that Earth's days were numbered for a variety of reasons. Our finder, Rupert Brackenridge, had the foresight to plan for the worst. Thus, he constructed this colony ship to settle what seemed like the most habitable planet we could find, knowing full well it would take generations to reach. We suspected that we may have been the only ones to leave Earth, given that no one else seemed to have the same idea. I'm glad we appeared to be wrong.
So, what year is it now in the game? I don't remember, but I think she changed her story, didn't she? When we said how long have you been traveling, she said...
Well, we launched Tuesday? September 27th,
Yeah, 2140.
Would have been longer, but...
So 2140. But here, she says...
We're the descendants of wealthy elites...
Left Earth in 2040.
The thinking was that Earth's
So,
days,
which is it?
thus he
2140 or 2040? We know it's been about 200 years, so if I knew what year it was game time... I mean, I think it's 2330 or something like that. Maybe it's 2330. So that would mean that they left in 2140, right? Don't know. Anyway, I think I know enough now, or maybe I'm just more confused than I was before you started talking.
You know where to find me if you ever want to know more.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So,
Captain Brackenridge says the future is bright.
so yeah, like I was saying before, I wish that the stuff on the ship looked 200 years old somehow. So then I walk in here and I see this antique computer.
What is it?
But this is from 1984. And if this ship left in 2040 or 2140, this would have been antique indeed.
Ancestors left Earth.
So he's asking the question about animals again.
What about the new planet?
Here's a door.
Maybe. We don't know.
Okay, more antique computers.
There are. They probably look a lot different than the animals.
Supply shelves.
Oh, cool. I can't wait to find out.
Oh, a research lab, exactly like the research labs we use now. Detention. And then on the board over here,
From outside the ship.
I love space. Movie night in the lounge, yes or no? Let's see.
Teaching will always be a part of my life.
Survival killing or survival response. Remember, always double check your work. Okay. That's kind of cool to find this little classroom
I'm
here.
glad you're not an alien.
So that's an elevator that'll take us down. I guess this is, I don't know, is there something over there? How do we get over there? That's what I'd like to know. Let's see, this is... Okay, here we go. Here's a walkway here. Engineering to the left. Let's check out engineering. Well, this is a pretty big ship, huh? Over here we have another computer that it requires a key to get into. We can't even unlock it. Only UCS Constant and reactor terminal key can unlock. Well, maybe we'll find it lying around. Here's an industrial workbench. Rheostat in there. Some cool looking equipment. Oh, engineering control computer alpha. Oh.
We're not the only ones out here.
Right?
So much more to learn about. I always knew it couldn't be true. There had to be someone living out here.
Hey, weren't you just saying the week before we arrived how cold and alone it felt out here, and how sad it was realizing we'd never see someone new?
No, I didn't say that. Clearly, that's ridiculous. I mean, were you sure that was me?
No, that was definitely you, and you definitely said that. I remember.
Okay, fine. You're right, but anyway, I'm glad I was wrong then. Boy, am I glad you aren't some sort of alien or something.
Here we've got a colonist. What's up?
Hey there.
Hey, how's it going? Nice drawing. I try. Oh, that's Barrett. Computer over here.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Yeah, right?
I wonder what else is out there.
I don't know.
I've spent my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out. Another computer. Wow. Oh, this guy has a name. Let's talk to him.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task.
I bet.
I can't tell you how many times I've had to make do with inelegant solutions to complex technical problems.
Mm-hmm. What do you do as chief engineer?
Some may say I'm a master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubble gum. Well, if we had any gum left. Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failures, I manage the other engineers. We maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. We keep the life support on, and the ship flying.
I see. With a ship this old, do you have any good heroic engineering stories?
Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here.
Okay. I'm going to exit.
So long!
I don't remember him saying he had questions for us, so let's give him an opportunity to say he has questions for us. Let's check out these computers here.
What it's like out there beyond our little community.
To be used only by or under supervision of a qualified engineer, access denied. Is this going to be part of a quest later? Could be. Hey, you mind getting off this computer so I can use it? Again, only used by a qualified engineer. And he's still on the computer. I was kind of hoping he would leave the computer, so let me see here. I'm just curious. Pickpockets. I don't remember pickpocketing in this game. I just want to see what's in his pocket. ECS Constant Reactor Terminal something or other. He noticed me, but he doesn't care because I didn't steal anything. So he probably has the key to this computer right here. I bet you he does. So I don't want to get into trouble yet, but if I really, really, really get curious later, I might try to steal that thing from him just to get on that computer. This computer here, again, can't get on it.
Always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not.
Well, apparently he has questions for us.
If the other colonists knew how many times the Constant almost came apart at the seams. Whew. Well, thankfully, I never let it.
You apparently said you had more questions for me?
Yes, so many. Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time.
Wow. Let's see here. We could say no sentient life, as far as we can tell, but plenty of diverse living creatures. No terraforming, but there are colonies on inhospitable planets. We just use hab units and suits. Well, not everyone has ships, but many people do. Or that's all the question and answer time I have for now. Well, let's just tell him there's no sentient life as far as we could tell, but plenty of diverse living creatures.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us. Seems I was right.
Yeah, it does seem that way. There's no terraforming, but there are colonies on inhospitable planets. We just use hab units and suits.
I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there.
And to answer your question, not everyone has ships, but many people do.
Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources.
I see. Well, that's all the question and answer time I have for now.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves.
Okay. Bye.
See you!
Oh, now he gets off the computer. Okay, so here's the other side of this nice little leafy green area. Let's go to the mess hall.
Wow. Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Hey.
Okay. We got a ornate star tar there. Portable CD player, antique videotape. Nice. What's going on down here?
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
I've lived my entire life in a Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Hey there.
Hey.
It's almost time to take inventory of our stock again.
Yeah, what's up, Daisuke?
Hi there. Oh.
What? Well, this is awkward, or you're nervous. Don't worry, I won't bite. Or, hi, I'm Mental Fox, and I'm probably the first person from the outside you've met. It's a little awkward, dude.
Okay, so I'm not the only one then. That's a relief. I basically never met anyone new, so it caught me off guard. But I did hear we had a visitor.
Let's see here. That's really weird. I meet new people all the time. Or, well, you need to get over it because it's bound to happen a lot more now. Or, I get it, but it's really not a big deal. You'll get used to it, or it's perfectly understandable. No, it's perfectly understandable, dude.
Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our lives. So outside of births, there's literally no way for new people to arrive, you know? Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. And if not, I'm happy just to talk.
Okay. Where do you get supplies if you've never had contact with anyone?
We manage. I know back on Earth, there used to be stores all over the place. Some that even specialize in specific types of goods, if you can imagine. But here, this is it. We have very limited supplies. Most of our stuff is recycled. Even the food. In a roundabout way. If you know what I mean. It works out for the most part. Because it has to. You'll sense a running theme with that around here.
I see. So, is this some sort of shop?
Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies. Or, where you're probably from. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that happens, they come to me. Mostly, I just keep track of the ship's inventory and help ration the supplies so we don't run out.
Okay, well, good to know.
Take care.
Nice talking to you, Daisuke. There's a door over here. Oh, I found the freezer, I guess. Cool. Oh, this is kind of neat. I really like this effect. Here's some food. I'm not going to eat their food. I'm not interested in eating their food. Especially after learning it was recycled. Here, let's lock Barrett in there. He's not having any of it. And I guarantee he's not going to shut that door behind him. Barrett, don't let all the cold out. Jeez.
Had to do our fair share of recycling on the Constant. Not exactly a lot of places to get new goods.
Yeah, I bet. Specials. Days in space. Check it out. Clean your spacesuit after each use. Okay. Why are they using spacesuits? We got a first aid kit. We got quite a bit of food here. This doesn't look bad. It's pretty good.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Okay.
And to think all this time we thought we were alone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's interesting. So there's an elevator that just simply goes to the classroom. Yeah, look at that. Strange. Yeah. All right.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Yeah.
Wow. I've heard about you. But here you are.
Here I am.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Mostly looking to just see if any of these people have a name, you know? Instead of just colonists.
Wow. Hi.
These are exciting times, aren't
Yeah.
There's
You get-
so much more to learn about now.
These people look so bored. They look so depressed. Slumping over the table. Oh, what's up, Dr. Mabudi DaCosta? I want him to go talk to somebody so we can hear the rest of this conversation.
Threats coming from outside our ship.
So let's follow him and see if he talks to somebody, because what he was talking about sounded kind of interesting. Oh, is he just going to walk back and forth now? Now that I'm here? Gonna talk to somebody in the mess hall, maybe? Let's see.
Just stay out of trouble.
Okay, he's gonna walk over here. Okay. Walking in here. Determined to find out what he was talking about when you heard him talking. Oh, he's gonna go up the ramp now.
Wonder what else is out there.
Yeah, that's right. I'm following you. Yes, I'm going to follow this guy until he talks to somebody. I was just talking, I think in the last episode of the episode before about how in Skyrim you could actually follow people around. But apparently you could follow people around. Interesting. In this game too. Now where are we going? I think we're just going right back down to where we were. Cargo bay, medical bay. Yeah, go to the medical bay and talk to somebody there. Maybe this is where he had the conversation. I don't know.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change.
We just, oh, this is a different place. Okay, we're up there. Now we're down here.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Well, if you talk to somebody now, I'd be surprised if we heard the conversation 2 floors up.
This is a garden built to sustain the maximum amount of people possible. It's a monument to life.
Huh. Yeah, that's a good observation, Barrett.
I've seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Hi.
Colonist.
Hey there.
Colonist. Here we go. Here we go. This is it.
Abuti, you know I'm still upset with you.
Is this about my decision? You know I must do what is right. I cannot abdicate my duty to the colony.
And I thought I was the stubborn one in this relationship. I know you feel obligated to volunteer, but I wish you would reconsider. After all, we're here. There may be no reason to volunteer anymore.
True, but we must be prepared in case it is an impossibility. Just because we met with a stranger does not mean they are willing or able to help us. You know this.
I just wish you would give it some more thought. Be patient. Let's see where things go, then decide. This is one case where once you make that decision, you can't take it back.
Very well, my dear. I will not pursue it any further, and will speak no more of it for now. We'll talk more later. As I always tell my patients, worry not, for tomorrow may bring happy surprises.
So what in the world were they talking about? He's volunteering for something? He can't abdicate? Is that the right word? His duties? Let's see, maybe she'll tell us. What's up?
Difficult choices must be made. We did what we believed we needed to do to keep humanity alive on this ship.
Okay. What's going on? Talk to me.
Wait, how is it I don't know you? I know everyone on this ship.
Well, we could lie and say, you don't remember me? I'm your good friend, Mental Fox.
I need to talk.
Oh, so we need to talk.
I am always willing to listen.
I want to hear this.
What's the matter?
Leaving? Take care of yourself out there.
Same as last time.
Oh.
Feel like
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Said how that makes you feel?
Yes, just like you told me. I even tried the sandwich approach by starting off with a compliment and ending with something nice, but it keeps happening. We can't talk about it without someone getting defensive.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Someone to change. All you can do is communicate how they make you feel. It is up to them to want to change for you. I know neither of you can leave, but perhaps some distance and time will help, if you can manage it. If not,
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
I know that may not be what you wish to hear, but it may be what you need, sadly.
I know. I was hoping you wouldn't say that, but I knew it was coming. I needed to hear it anyway. Thank you.
Okay, well, relationship problems. I tried to listen, but holy cow, this woman would not stop talking. Anyway, back to the doctor.
But if you are ever injured, I will try my best to help.
Let's talk.
Wait, how is it I don't know you? I know everyone on this ship.
Okay, well, we're not going to lie to her. We could say it sounds like maybe your memory isn't what it once was. Or no, look, I'm a visitor from outside the ship. You were just talking to your husband about it. You know there's a visitor. It's me.
Oh my. Yes, of course. Sorry, I was with a difficult patient when the announcement came through. But now I remember. They sent my husband, Mabuti, to greet you. It's quite fortunate that you arrived when you did, for Mabuti's sake. Hopefully you can help resolve our current predicament.
Yeah. Let's see here. We could say for Mabuti's sake, it didn't seem like anything was wrong with him. Or I'm not sure what, if anything, I could do yet. Or hate to break it to you, but I'm not just here to help your husband. Or don't worry, I'll work with your captain to solve your trouble. I don't even know what your troubles are. What do you mean by for Mabuti's sake? It didn't seem like anything was wrong with him.
There isn't. At least not in the medical sense. Since he was one of the eldest on board, he was ready to volunteer for termination. Thankfully, since you've arrived, that no longer seems necessary.
Does that mean what I think it means?
It means that he was going to volunteer his own life for the sake of the others on this ship, due to limited spaces and supplies. Like the others, his life would then be honored with special distinction and recorded for history. Rarely we had to make difficult choices when no one would volunteer. But Mabuti, he's too generous to let that happen.
Wow, okay. So, once people get to a certain age, they have to stop living? Is this Logan's Run? Well, hopefully the situation no longer calls for that, or, you gotta do what you gotta do, or, how barbaric, I can't believe there was no other way, or, that's terrible, but I understand it's necessary for the greater good. Well, I mean, now that I'm here, and we can communicate with the people down below, maybe we could get you guys down there, or maybe the situation doesn't call for that anymore.
I certainly hope so, too. It shouldn't.
I hope nobody needs to volunteer for such an honor ever again.
Yeah, me too. Oh, what? Okay, we're talking to Barrett now. What the hell? Okay, that was weird.
Right. No worries.
You have anything else you want to say to me, Doctor?
Perhaps I can soon retire. That's something people used to do, I hear.
So can I assume you're the chief medical officer?
Indeed. There aren't many doctors on board. In addition to regular checkups, I perform surgeries, obstetrics, and other medical procedures. I also help train the next generation of doctors. After all, someone must. It's demanding work.
I bet. What happens if the population grows too much?
We try our best to avoid that through careful family planning. Rarely we run into situations where things do not go according to plan. And then we must adjust and make difficult decisions concerning our community and resources. We never do anything without careful consideration. But at the end of the day, we need to do what is best for the ship, so as not to put everyone in jeopardy.
I see. I know you already said this, but what's wrong with Mabuti?
Nothing. Not in the
Oh, she's just
medical
going to say the
sense.
same thing.
As one of the eldest on board,
Does that mean what I think it means?
it means that, like the others, rarely we...
Okay, we already heard all that. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Hopefully no one calls for that, blah, blah, blah.
I hope nobody...
And now we're talking to him again.
Well, that's all I have to...
It seems like a bug.
I've never treated anyone from outside our ship. But if you need help, I'm here for you.
So we could get medical supplies from
When
her.
I've got what you need, we can trade your currency for it.
Yeah, that's kind of silly. It's not going to do you any good. But she does sell med packs, which I could always use, and trauma packs, which I could always use. Okay, I think that's all I want. I mean, some of this stuff is pretty good, though. This heal paste, it does heal some stuff. Yeah, all of that stuff we could get.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, there's a lot of stuff on this ship. It's actually pretty cool. All the people here. Pharmaceutical lab there. Oh, we got an iron lung here. Yeah. Oh yeah, all kinds of places here. Oh, we got trauma packs. Ooh, a door. Oh, mausoleum. Weird. Check this place out. Fridges. Why was I expecting to find bodies in here? Maybe in the mausoleum. This is kind of cool. Oh, look at this. Oh, check it out.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Oh, there's a body here? Okay, just leave that body there for now. We'll get around to putting him in a box. Oh, neat. Mausoleum records. Let's check it out. UCS Constant Mausoleum records. We pay our respects to those that came before us on this, our journey to preserve the human race. Okay, so it's just a bunch of initials. Ass. That I can't click on any of them. But, yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess they didn't want to think up hundreds of names. That's cool. Those are cool initials. ZLX.
Miss Julia, I have a question.
Sure. What is it?
If there were animals on Earth...
So that's coming from up above us, I believe. Yeah, this is neat. I find it interesting that they would make space on a ship for dead bodies.
Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
Oh. Alright, let's walk around here. Maybe we'll run into Mabuti. Mabuti probably comes through there. Oh, what's this? Oh, just a storage room. Oh no, this is a massive elevator. Okay. I want to see if we could run into Mabuti so we could talk to him.
Wow. And to think, all this time.
Hydroponics. Just generic colonists.
Picture what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Some helium-3 in there. You know, this seems like a pretty good place to hang out. I'm gonna hang out here, end this episode here, and when we come back next time, I thought my guy would pull the chair back before he sat down, but he didn't. Next time we'll see if we don't run into Mabuti. We'll talk to Mabuti, and we'll see how many other people are named on this ship that we could talk to. And then finally we'll go down to the planet, talk to the people down there, and see if we can't come up with some kind of arrangement. Thanks for joining me on this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you let me know. Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.